Hello folks, and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I am Kanastep, and this is going to be part 24 of my Sengoku Jedi campaign, where I'm playing as Clan Imagawa. And it's cleanup time. I believe all of the clans on this... Yeah, I'm the only major clan left, so it's just me and a bunch of rebels, and... Yeah, I'm going to start killing some rebels. I think that things are looking pretty good here. There is definitely some decent numbers of rebels right in front of me. Some decent generals as well. But I'm not too worried about it. I think that, I have decent generals also, so hopefully that can counter theirs. I am using my ninjas to attack their generals, and I'm having some success with that. That's easier to kill regular generals than it is to kill family members and daimyos and whatnot. So that should be fine. Speaking of which, I still have a relatively healthy family at this point, which is nice. My daimyo's getting a bit old. He is 59 years old, and that means that he might start hitting that point where he may or may not die of old age at some point. I think after 60, there's like a chance, like a percentage that increases over time where he could die of illness or old age or natural causes or whatever. As far as his eldest son, who's only 1 year younger than him, which, I don't know, I don't care who you ask, that's impressive. So, Imigawa Uchizane is this chap right here at 58 years old. And I don't know if the whole old age thing applies to him or just daimyos. I'd assume it does. I'd assume that he also could... I don't know. I don't know if, heirs just die of old age. Or if that's only for daimyos. That's something that I actually don't know about. In any case, I do have a younger son. And he's not even the general of this army. He's a 2-star general. So this 3-star general right here is taking precedence to that. And he's leading this army, which could be a little complicated because it's going to make it harder. Well, it's going to make it impossible for me to keep track of my heir because he's not going to have a special banner that denotes who he is. So it's going to be harder for me to keep him out of danger. And speaking of which, as far as danger is concerned, I'm looking ahead towards this province here in Issa. This first stack isn't looking too bad. They have a negative 1-star general. I might just route them right away. Decent amount of Ashigaru, whatever. I'll deal with them. This little half stack here has 3 units of rather healthy looking Naginata. 2 of them which have gold-plated armor. And that's a little dicey. The warrior monks and the Nodachi samurai are easy enough for me to shoot. I have archer heavy armies, so that should be fine. It's these Naginata with their heavy armor that's going to be harder for my archers to bring down. Now, this is one of those situations where my battlefield ninjas could actually find themselves a little niche place here because their weapons do heavy damage. It's not as much as a gun. They're not going to do as much damage as an arquebusier or a musket, but for some reason, their shuriken do high damage. They're higher damage than arrows. I don't know why, but that's how it's balanced in game. Very short range though, of course. But it's a situation where if I can get them in the right place at the right time, they could be what really helps me chip away at these Naginata with their gold-plated armor. That's a lot of armor to chew through. So maybe my ninjas will help me out with that. I think that I can actually do a 2-province attack in this one turn. I should be able to attack Iga with this army here in Yamato. 4-star general of mine, who's this? Mizuno Nobumoto. I actually don't know who that is. And I can't remember if this is... I don't know if this is a historical general or not. It's not something I looked up, so maybe I should look that up when I get the time. And hey, Ishida Mitsunari. This is, he's real, I believe, right? He's the guy who frickin', I don't know, I haven't gotten to that part of Japanese history yet, but I feel like I recognize that name. Was he not part of, the end battles, after Toyotomi Hideyoshi takes over Japan, and then after he dies, and there's a battle between Tokugawa Ieyasu, which was, I did used to have Tokugawa Ieyasu in my clan. He got assassinated by a geisha. But I believe Ishida Mitsunari was a part of that conflict. I don't know what side he was on. That's the story that I haven't gotten to yet. So I guess we'll just have to wait. Maybe next time when I play Imagawa in like the 50 and 30 campaign, I'll know more about the history and I can tell more about the history to you. I do believe he was a participant in the Imjin War, though, which is when Toyotomi Hideyoshi tried to, well, he did invade Korea, and then eventually was pushed back out of Korea. But yeah, I believe Ishida Mitsunari was a real person, and I believe he was a part of the Imjin War, if not the ending battle as well. And anyway, this man here will be attacking him here in Iga, and yeah, I'm curious because if Ishida Mitsunari was, what clan did he belong to then? Is he Oda? Because this was like Oda, and then those were claimed by the Mori. So I don't know. It couldn't have been Mori. I have to guess that Ishida Mitsunari was an Oda general. That's my guess. Anyway, all right, I'm getting off track here. This is my eldest son, and he might actually be ready to attack Omi. Maybe not. I'm looking at his army comp, and I'm not really... I'd like to have just a couple Battlefield Ninjas here. I got one full strength. And do I have any... I got another full strength there, so... I was going to put this Battlefield Ninja in my Daimyo's army, but I'm not going to attack with my Daimyo's army right now. He's just going to hold Wakasa for now. That's kind of the fulcrum that my entire sweeping attack rests on, so if the enemy breaks through Wakasa, then I'm kind of in trouble. But that's not going to happen, because there's no one here that can threaten my Daimyo's army. Even this army is, well, actually, this army is not too bad. They have some Naginata Cav, some warrior monks, some Nodachi samurai, so this ain't that bad of an army. Some gold-plated archers and Yari Cav? Jesus Christ. All right, calm down. Who is it? I want to know now. Is this anyone? Hineno Takayoshi? Yeah, it's one of those things. Anytime I look at generals now, I want to know, who they are, because I know, like, obviously not all of them are historical, but I think a lot of them are, which is really cool. It's really kind of tied in. I've been reading a lot and, trying to learn about the history, the history of this time period, and it's fun to, like, learn about that and then play this game, and it kind of ties in together, of course, and actually see it in game is really fun. And, yeah, anyway, so that's, I'm not going to be attacking with my Daimyo's army, but I might actually attack Omi with my eldest son. That might be something that I do. Again, I mean, a lot of archers. It's mainly these two units of Naginata, but they're a little beat up, and they only have bronze armor instead of the gold-plated armor. And just FYI, Naginatas have to start with bronze armored upgrades. You'll never see a Naginata unit in-game that's just completely out without armor upgrades, because the requirements to build them is in that province. You need to have an armory, which is what gives that, the tier 1 armory gives that gold-plated armor. So it's gonna, just come with the Naginata, of course. Same with the Heavy Cav. Heavy Cav requires an armory to be trained, so you'll always see Heavy Cav with at least a gold-plated armor. And yeah, so I might be attacking Omi, Iga, and Issa all in this one turn. And that's the idea. I kind of want to start sweeping up here and moving along and finishing up this campaign, because I'm really excited about the next one. Playing Takeda is going to be super fun. And this has been a hard one. This was a hard one. It was not without enjoyment, but there were some really precarious moments in this campaign, and I think the way that I like to play Takeda is really just kind of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. But first things first, I still got like half of the country to take out, so I have my work cut out in front of me here. I'm finally getting a chance to upgrade my soldiers a bit here. I think that even with my Battlefield Ninjas, it would be fun to upgrade them, because why not? So I'm going to build some sword, what are they called? Yeah, swordsmith, that's what they're called. +1 upgrade for my attack for my battlefield ninjas here in Nagato. I want to build them here in Seoul as well. And otherwise, yeah, I will get a palace going in Yamashiro so that my Yari Samurai get extra morale. And yeah, still working on upgrades in other places as well. Totomi, I think. Yeah, working on that fortress for that tier 3 upgrades. And Shinano, I'm just training Cav here. So I'll build a swordsmith, get that +1 attack for my Yard Cav there as well. So other than that, I got my attacks put in place. And yeah, I'm ready to go. And I may as well, yeah, I got these stacks here in Shinano. Obviously, one is, you know, primarily for defense. However, it would be nice to also be able to attack from Shinano once the rest of my armies catch up. So then I can start, you know, striking out this way, you know, further north when I'm also taking these territories that are surrounding, like the southern areas of Shinano. So, yeah, I'll be, that's just going to speed things along here. So let's make sure taxes are good. Yes, they are. Let's end this turn. I don't have enough money. What? Oh, well. Superior Farmland is finished in Shikugo, and Shikuzen as well. Bitchu, yeah, so I guess I'm working on that. Exceptional Farmland is finished in Kawachi, and let's see if my ninja... Yeah, I have like 3 ninjas going after this 2-star general here in Iga, which actually isn't that important because I will be facing off against the 4-star. He'll take precedence over the 2-star, so if I get this kill, it's just going to mean more experience for my ninjas. It's not really going to affect this battle here in Iga at all. All right, one of my ninjas got him, but the other 2 died. So that's a shame. But you know what? I'm just going to keep using ninjas because you know I've come this far, so I'm not going to stop. All right, Omi Province. I'm outnumbered by a little bit. But I'm not too worried about it because they have... Ooh, they actually do have a decent general. Where did he... Did I miss him? 4 stars? Interesting. Okay, well, I do have... I was able to get the, you know, the composition that I wanted. So it's not a great composition, but it's what I've been using for the Imagawa clan. So let's see if I can win this battle here. Right off the bat, it looks like they are just right in front of me on that hill, so I'm just going to get formed up right away. I'm not going to waste any time because I don't know if they intend on rushing me or not. I will try to get off to the side here while I can, because of course the plan is going to be eventually, if they don't rush me, the plan is going to be go around the left side, but they might actually be coming after me, which tends to happen when the AI knows that they have a better melee force than me. They don't waste any time. They come right after me, which I've noticed has been happening a lot during this campaign. So hopefully my Battlefield Ninjas really carry the battle here. So, and you know, I'm not. Let's see. Hold on. Before I go any further, let's see. Arquebusiers, archers, anything scary. So they do have some guns. Yari Samurai. Archers. See some Naginata. Yeah, they have those 2 banged up units of Naginata up there on the hill. So I would like to move around them if I can. We'll see if I have time though. They are coming at me pretty fast. My right flank is set up down here, but that's not where I want them to be. They are moving pretty aggressively here, so let's see. I got my centers formed up now. It's just up to my left flank now. I need them in position. And do I want to do anything aggressive with my cav? I shouldn't risk my cav. So let's hope that they send forward their archers. That's a pretty typical AI move to send forward a couple of units of archers. And hopefully, because they're essentially giving me time with their melee units to be, they're not being so aggressive, at least not yet. Maybe they'll wait until they get formed up before they move forward. Arquebusiers, it's interesting. It's not a bad army, honestly. Their melee power is kind of decent. I can definitely wipe out these 2 units of archers here. Maybe I just send my cav down. Oh, it's so tempting. It's really tempting to do that, but I think I'm going to play conservatively with my cav as always, just because I don't want to lose my 1 unit of cav. So yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity to try to keep moving up with my left flank. they've made it this far, and so far I'm not getting any pressure from the melee units. So I'm going to try to shimmy off to the side here and reform while I still have time to. Oh, and it actually looks like they're sending their Naginata right into me, so that's interesting. I do have some ninjas over here. Maybe I can just start shooting at them with my ninjas. I think they're in the forest. Where are they? So they're right here. And yeah, maybe I can just get some pressure on the Naginata right there. There's archers. Yeah, man, they're sending their Naginata, both units, right after me. So, yeah, so I got some guys here. They're doing damage. You see, like, one toss there. I've taken out 5 of them. 8 of them with just like a couple tosses of my ninja stars. And over here, so yeah, I'll keep my guys set up like this as long as I am being attacked. Maybe I can get my ninjas off to the side here so they don't get attacked. And then over here, I could use this ninja to get down here to put pressure on if these Naginata come at me here. So I want to keep shooting for sure. Okay, now we're getting attacked by Yari Samurai. Yeah, so I'll take out these Naginata happily with my ninjas. These Naginata are down to 36. It is saying they're winning this combat, but I don't think that's going to last. My ninjas seem to be doing a pretty dang good job of killing these Naginata here. But hopefully I'm shooting these Yari Samurai because I'm going to need to get them down. They're down to 30, and I think I need to... Yeah, okay, so the Naginata are out of the way. They're running away, and now I can get some shots in on these Yari Samurai, hopefully. What's going on back here? So they're just kind of retreating, I guess. And, yeah, so now I can get some shots in with my Battlefield Ninja on these Yari Samurai. Naginata running away. I feel like my archers aren't doing a ton of damage. I think the trees are kind of blocking a lot of shots, or maybe they don't have a good line of sight here. Okay, so now they're running away. That's good. I'll take it. I can't really pursue right now because we have these fresh units coming in. Ashigaru, they're going to probably run away pretty soon. Yeah, they're running away as soon as they saw other men running away. They ran away. And that first Naginata unit came back. And looks like the entire army is reforming or getting off the hill. I can't really tell what they're doing, but... And now they want to come... Okay, I want to come after my Battlefield Ninjas. Well, I don't like that, so I'll get my Battlefield Ninjas back here to safety behind my lines. And then I might just push forward with my left flank for now because they're not doing anything. So I can kind of move over here with them. I can bring my ninjas forward. And then I can reposition my center as well. Alright, so let's get some shots in here. Got 33 Naginata, and even though they are in combat with my... They're kind of in combat. It's kind of an awkward angle, but a lot of the units sticking out here, so I think I should be able to get some good little shuriken shots with my... Yeah, ninjas. I think my ninjas are doing well. I'd be happy to see what their numbers are looking like after this battle, because I feel like this unit's doing pretty well for me. And this is going to be an awkward little angle here. I guess I should have repositioned these units earlier. And they're running away. Okay, so that's fine. If they're just going to keep repositioning, I think that I need to attack. But, man, they're repositioning to this hill is going to be a really good spot for them. So that might be kind of awkward. I would like to send my cav after that unit of guns. But this is, it's kind of awkward just because there's so many infantry units all around here. So I don't really want to get my cav unit caught out, of course. Alright, now I'm taking some gunshots from these arquebusiers, and I am really tempted just to kind of charge down at them. But I think once my archers start tearing through them, I don't think they're going to last too long. What are we at? Yeah, there's 58. And they're getting some decent shots in, so I'm kind of... It's interesting. I don't usually play against arquebusiers, so it's kind of not something I'm used to. But yeah, they're already running away. They have very light armor, so as soon as they start taking shots from archers... That's going to be the end of them, and I think I can just send my cav now to run down this unit of guns, and I can just move forward with the rest of my army. Now we're starting to come up on them, and it looks like quite a bit of the army has come off of the hill, which That I like to see. Obviously the smart thing would be go all the way around, but I think that I have the firepower to draw them off of the hill. My archers, I have more archers than them. I think they just have 4 banged up units of archers, and I have 6 archers, I believe. Let's see, where's my... my spears got caught in this building. I was wondering why the cav are charging me. It's so brazen of them. But yeah, my spears got caught in this little village here, and they charged right into my archers, which is really bad. What do I do about that? I think I just hold on and wait till I get these spears into combat, because there's nothing really I can do here. I got Naginata charging my Battlefield Ninjas, so maybe I can kind of kite them away from the battle line. That'd be nice. These Yari Cav are still fighting, which is really impressive, and they're doing a lot of damage to my Yari Samurai. I wonder if they have any upgrades. And let's see, Yari Samurai, let's see, Naginata, and okay, so my Battlefield Ninjas need to run away. Did not mean to get them attacked by Ashigaru. That's not what I want here. Yari Cav are still doing better than I would think. I can send these Yari Samurai to assist over in this flank, and I can keep running away with my Battlefield Ninja. In fact, maybe I bring my Yari Cav over to assist with these Ashigaru, because they're just Ashigaru that are attacking my Battlefield Ninja. So I don't want my... Yeah, down to 7 ninjas, and I'm basically losing my right flank here, which is tough. Let's see. I need to get my left flank more involved, because they're not really shooting at or doing anything here. So I need to get them involved. And maybe, do I have infantry in the center? Yes, I do. Getting a strong push here on my right flank. Yeah, Cav is pushing back my entire left flank here. Yari Samurai, Ashigaru, Naginata. Yeah, it's a tough one. So I can try to get my infantry in the way of this charging unit here, and maybe what can I do with my... I want to use my Cav to shut down their Yari Cav, because their Yari Cav is running down a lot of my right flank, and oh, my Yari Cav is broke, just like that. They're running away. Oh god, that's so frustrating. God, that's so frustrating. That's just one of those things, like Yari Cav, the first thing that I can upgrade when I get the chance is a morale, because having them run away like that is just so silly. So yeah, this just turned into a pretty tight battle. Obviously, okay, so the enemy general is running away. That's really nice, and he's right here, so he should be cut down. Now, a lot of this army is still attacking. The Yari Samurai is still attacking. Ooh, we got enemy over this way too. I didn't even notice that. If I can get these ninjas kind of like right there, that'd be nice. And they're all running away. That's fine. My general's cutting down bad guys, so that's fine. So I think I won this one, but it's still not really in the bag here, because let's see, my ninjas are getting shot at by archers. That's never a good thing. I need to get my ninjas back here. The enemy general has been killed. That's good. Got those Yari Cav are coming back. So it's too bad that I don't have Yari Cav to fight them. That would be nice as always. It will be interesting to see if any men in that first unit of Battlefield Ninjas survived, because that was the unit that was, doing all the fighting for me. So I would like to see if they gained any valor from this battle. Yeah, my entire right flank is gone. That's so crappy. Yeah, it's really crappy. I didn't respond quickly enough to their push, because I saw it coming and I just didn't see. I don't know, man. I don't know why I do the things that I do sometimes. But I think in the end, I got a victory. That's what's important. And I should be able to push on from Omi with all of the people that I'm recruiting, all the reinforcements that I'm recruiting. I should be able to refit this army and get ready to go in a short period of time. Alright, so that was a costly one. I did kill 595 and I did lose 368. So not bad, but not great, obviously. How did these ninjas go? Yeah, they lost 11 men. That really sucks. So that means there's only one man left in this unit of Battlefield Ninjas. They did kill 55 though, so I was doing well with them before that right flank collapsed, and then they got ran down, which is too bad. Yeah, those Yari Cav from the enemy were just munching through my spears, which is it's just not fair. That's not how it's supposed to be. And my Yari Cav just broke immediately. That's so crappy. That's so annoying when the Yari Cav does that. It's something that it's one of those things about this game that I'm just not too fond of. I would like to have units, especially my Cav units. I'd like to be able to use them like cavalry, kind of using them to, engage the enemy away from the rest of my forces. And instead, they get this morale debuff from just being around enemy units. And that just simply counts the amount of units that are in the vicinity of the unit. And obviously for units with high morale, like Naginata and Nodachi Samurai and Warrior Monks, it's not so much of an issue. They can kind of operate independently of the main army. But units like Cav Archers and Yari Cav, which you'd think are supposed to be, operating away from the army, well, they get hit by this morale debuff just because there's enemy nearby them. And that's it. That does it. They just run away because they get like a -2 from each enemy unit or something like that. I'm not sure what the exact debuff is, but they get a minus for each unit. And then if that unit is to the rear or to the flank of that, Cav unit, it's even more of a minus. So you can be in a situation where you're not even being attacked. You can be in a situation where you're not even under fire. You're just around a certain amount of units. And if you're not, keeping the distance, your unit's just going to run away. And it's something that, if you've been following this channel, you've seen time and time again. It happens all the time. And it's one of those things going forward that as I continue to play Shogun, because I got plenty more to go, but as I continue to play Shogun, I think I'm going to really focus on, when I do train Yari Cav, to really focus on getting those morale upgrades going by building those palaces and really prioritizing that, just so that I can use them, because they are a useful unit. It's just that, it's just the goddamn morale is so low. So, I can build palaces to increase that, and I can increase their honor as well. And of course, having good generals around them as well is also, a good way to work around that. So there's ways to do it. It's just doesn't always work for me, I guess. In any case, I did take Omi, pillaged 600 koku, destroyed 3 facilities. And now on to Iga. So they outnumber me by quite a bit, and I have to keep that in mind that there will be reinforcements in this battle. At least for the enemy, not for me. But yeah, they have a 4-star general. I have a 4-star general, and if I played this battle as poorly as I played the last battle, then this isn't going to go well for me. But we'll see if I can kind of make amends here. Interesting. This rebel faction is led by the Tory Clan, and this is being fought in Iga. And again, I don't know too much about the real history here, but Hattori, so Iga is a province that's famous for its ninja, at least like the myth of the ninja. Ninja itself wasn't really a real thing back then, but shinobi and ninjas were kind of the same thing, really, in the Sengoku Jidai period. The whole ninja myth was something that was kind of made up more in the period of Japanese history following the Sengoku Jidai. So the Tokugawa period really kind of romanticized the Warring States period of Japan that, kind of birthed the modern Japan. And yeah, the whole idea of like ninjas originating in Iga or becoming like really good in Iga, there's varying degrees of truth to the authenticity of these myths. And one of the things though that is real is that there was, so for those fans that are for those of you that have watched Kill Bill, the Quentin Tarantino movie, you might be familiar with Hattori Hanzo, which is that he's the guy that makes the sword for the bride for what's her name? Beatrix. Is it Beatrix? Oh, I can't. Is it? I don't know. I'm having a brain fart right now, but he's the Japanese guy that makes the sword for her, and he's a historical dude. Hattori Hanzo is a real dude. I'm really failing here at my history. I mean, he helped save someone. Like someone was fleeing, and they had to flee through Iga, and he like led them away. I think it was Tokugawa Ieyasu. I think they needed help, retreating back to their territories here in Imagawa. And Hattori Hanzo is this guy that was familiar with the territory, and he kind of helped him. He like led him through the woods and the back paths or whatever. And so, anyway, it's kind of cool that the Tory Clan is it's represented in this game in Iga, the province where it should be from, because when Oda Nobunaga was first conquering central Japan, Iga kind of gave him a hard time because I guess the terrain there is pretty rough, and it's kind of one of those provinces that you can kind of mount a guerrilla defense, a guerrilla warfare kind of thing. So that's I think where some of that myth came from, was that spirited defense from the minor clans in Iga that fought against this burgeoning behemoth of the Oda clan. Not quite as strong as it would become later on, but at this time it was still, the strongest power in central Japan. And the Oda clan had a relatively tough time here in Iga. So anyway, history lesson over with. Let's get on with this battle here. One thing I will have to be careful of going into this battle is that I do have one Ashigaru unit, unfortunately, in this army. He's going to be on my right flank, so I need to make sure that I'm kind of protecting my right flank here. And as I'm loading into this battle, I feel like, I was saying this before, but I feel like I haven't played on a lot of these maps or these provinces in central Japan, because usually when I'm pushing through central Japan, it's just a bunch of, minor rebels, and they usually just retreat back to Owari if I'm attacking from the south, or they might retreat to Kawachi if I'm attacking from the north. So actually fighting these battles in central Japan where there's sizable armies that are putting up a fight is kind of cool, because I don't know if I've ever played a battle here in Iga. So here I am. And if the pattern continues, which I don't know if it will, but if they're going to attack me, which they might, if they keep attacking me because they think that their forces are stronger than me, then maybe I should just kind of stay here on this hill. But then again, it's kind of, they're in a good spot here, because the hill that they're on is kind of right in the middle, and I don't really know if I can get on even ground with them. I don't want to fight through the forest, because that's going to, block my arrows. If I go all the way around, maybe I can get on even ground, but that's going to take a heck of a long time. And if I attack this way, I think this gives me my best chance. But they might just continue moving towards me, which they seem like they are. So if that's the case, I'm just going to move forward a little bit, just to kind of give my archers a better angle on this hill. And I need to keep in mind that they're warrior monks, which they actually have three units of warrior monks, which I think I kind of didn't know that. I thought they only had two, but whatever the case, I'm going to, what I actually want to do this time, so what happened in the last battle was I got a little bit too spread out, and I wasn't able to mass my archer fire in one direction. So I'm going to bring back my center and kind of use them as reserves in the middle, so that they can shoot along with my right and left flanks, and hopefully we can burn down this army kind of simultaneously. Okay, now I'm going to focus all of my left flank onto this unit here, and I'll focus one of my archers from the left flank, and then on my right flank, I'm going to put all of them shooting this unit of warrior monks, and hopefully that's enough. That's going to leave the middle unit untouched, but you know, fingers crossed that's going to be okay. And they're going right after me, so this is a little nerve-wracking here. I can immediately send down a unit of Yari Samurai just to kind of help out, because I know that they're going to need help here, and they're going right after my ninja, so just run away with my ninja. If I can draw out a unit, that'd be great, but if they want to attack, then I want to be shooting, you know, into their sides, of course. So yeah, that's a little dicey over there. Maybe I can get some ninja over here to shoot into these Yari Samurai. And how are we doing in the middle? Yeah, Yari Cav fighting against spears is usually not a great thing. And is there any warrior monks left? I feel like I killed them all. The general's already running away. Okay, all right. Man, I thought that was going to go a lot worse for me than it actually did. Maybe I could run down the general, because these units are just archer units, so I'm not worried about them. I mean, their general is a Yari Cav unit, so I guess I'm not going to really catch him. But if I can keep up that pressure, I will definitely do that. So, yeah, it's a little risky sending my general out to run down units, but, you know, he's in a Yari Cav unit, so what can I do? Hopefully the enemy doesn't turn around and attack him. Yeah, the general's out here, so I'm not going to really catch him. But if I can apply pressure using my general unit, that's something that I definitely will do. And I will say, I'm shocked that the enemy broke. I mean, how the heck did I turn them away? I mean, the battle is not over, of course, because they could still kind of make something out of this. But yeah, maybe I should get my general back. Maybe I should maybe I should turn around. Yeah, now I'm getting attacked by their Yari Cav. So I should probably get my general back and try to get him away. Because, yeah, they're 21 Yari Cav against my 46. I mean, obviously my 46 should win, but for some reason the enemy's Yari Cav seems to be very strong right now. So I'm going to kind of give them some distance and get some arrows into them. Also, super impressed that my Ashigaru actually kind of held that. They got a decent little attack there. I mean, they lost 30 men, half their unit, and they did not run away. So, good job, guys. Well done. Well done indeed. And, yeah, at this point, I don't think they're going to be able to mount a serious offensive. They do have a decent amount of archers, you know, that are applying pressure, but I have 6 units of archers. That's the strength of my army. So I should be able to win the skirmish engagement. I can just keep shooting down these spearmen, and once the spearmen are cleaned up, I can just kind of keep attacking with my primary melee forces again. I just have to remember to keep in mind that there is going to be another wave here. Hopefully nothing too serious, but there will be another wave of bad guys, and it should be fine because they're retreating from this way, which means the enemy will be coming from this side. But once I'm up on this hill, I'll be at least on even ground at, you know, whoever's coming at me. You know, I might have to attack uphill at some point, but again, I still have some ammunition with my archers. Actually, not a lot, but I still have a few volleys, and that should be enough to drive away whatever stragglers come after me. Or not. I guess the reinforcements did not want to fight this day, so hey, I'll take it. That's kind of a weird battle. I was surprised that the enemy just kind of broke like that, so go me, I guess. I killed 450. I did lose 193, so it's not nothing, but still, I'll take it. And yes, I did pillage 225 koku, destroyed some buildings in Iga. Now it's time for Issa province, and they do outnumber me by even more than I was outnumbered in Iga, but 0-star generals, so that should be fine. This is the province that does have the gold-plated Naginata, though, so that's a little bit dicey. A couple units of the high damage units, like the warrior monks and Nodachi, I think it's only 1 unit of each, I think. And I'm not too worried about them because I have enough archers for them. It's mostly just chewing through all of that armor on the Naginata that's going to be an issue for me. And as far as the reinforcements go, it kind of depends on who I fight first, I guess. The first army, the bigger army of these 2 stacks does not look that bad. It's like Ashigaru and, archers and normal stuff. It's the little second half stack that has the kind of the dicey units in it. So it's going to be interesting to see in what order this goes in, because it would not be wise of me to use all of my arrows up before the dangerous units come onto the battlefield. So hopefully that's not what happens. If I see the first army that's on the field and I see that they're not that dangerous looking, then maybe I should just save my ammunition and just kind of try to beat the first stack with my spears and ninjas. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. In any case, let's get into the battle. I am fighting in the rain. It's light rain, but still, that's going to do some annoying things for my bows. It's going to make them a little less efficient. But hopefully, yeah, that's going to be a little annoying. I was kind of counting on them to get a lot done for me in this battle. But in any case, let's fight this battle. I think that... So the general is just kind of taunting me by just kind of hanging out there in the middle of... see, do I even go after him? Do I take the bait? Do I just send my calf? I think I do. I mean, we'll see if he catches that general out. Interesting thing about fighting on this map, like I keep saying, I don't have a lot of experience fighting on these maps. Issa is one... This is a province that I've fought on many, many, many times, because when I played the Oda campaign, this is the first battle where I have to fight an army with like 3 warrior monk units with Ashigaru and archers. So I practiced that specific battle many, many, many times. As far as playing on this campaign or playing on this province with any other army types, I don't think I've ever done it before. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have. I probably have, but yeah, I only think when I play Issa, I only think of the Oda campaign. That's the only thing that comes to mind. So I don't really know how to play it. I'm kind of afraid of these forests because all I can think of is warrior monks just kind of leaping out at me from the forests. I know this is all wide open. Like all of this is like just kind of wide open territory. Really good ranges for me and my archers to shoot in. So I'm just kind of stick to the center and hopefully let the enemy come at me. I'm not seeing them. So maybe what I want to do is send my cav forward to see if I can find the enemy. I've never really seen the enemy hide out in the forest to the left here. So hopefully they don't do that, because they would catch me off guard if they were here to my left. Yeah, typically they'd be... Oops, I don't want to forget my ninjas. Typically they would be either to the right in these forests, or they would be back here. Where? Yeah, they must be in this forest, because that's where the general's going. Oh, there they are. Okay, that's an interesting spot to hide. They're right behind this small hill. Interesting tactic. Okay, well... I'm glad that I know where they are. The general's still there in that forest, and I wonder if there's any other units there, or if the general's just kind of being cheeky, because that's an interesting tactic. That's one of those things, man, the AI in this game can be really clever sometimes, because all I'm doing is focused on like this forest and this general over there, and if I just marched in that direction, then I could have gotten caught out on my flank by the entire army, that's hiding behind this hill that... It's such a low hill that you'd think that nothing can hide behind it, but lo and behold, the entire enemy army is just sitting right there. So, and just by the glimpse that I was able to see, I did see some Nodachi samurai there. So it's looking like they do maybe have those like heavy damage units. Maybe there's some monks there as well. That would have won the entire battle for them if they had sprung that attack when I was here. And they just came over this hill, I would not have been able to respond in time to turn and face them, and they would have ran me down, absolutely ran me down. So even now, they could still win. I just have to make sure that I want to kind of creep up and get on even ground to face them, because I'm still kind of on the low ground here, as you can see. And yeah, they're going to start coming at me. So hopefully I can maybe I can have enough time here to get an even ground before the battle commences. Alright, they're making a heavy push with their cav on this side. A lot of cav, actually. 2 units of cav archers, 3 units of Yari cav. The infantry is behind, but... Interesting. Yeah, that was a very aggressive push on my left flank. I do have spears here, so hopefully that's, you know, fine. And hopefully my spears and archers will be able to push back this cav push. Now the question is, what's going to be here in this main infantry blob? I'm seeing no Dachi, I'm not seeing any warrior monks. And I'm not seeing any Naginata either. It's just the no Dachi is the only scary thing. The general's out there. I really want to push forward with I really want to push forward with my Yari cav and try to catch their general. Even though it is a 0-star general, still, it will provide a morale hit for the enemy. Man, charging the Yari cav right into my spears, this is not a great idea. For some reason, the spears are winning here. I'm going to send my ninjas and throw some throwing stars into this. Yeah, they're pushing hard, so I'm going to bring spears over to my left flank to try to reinforce and not let one of my flanks fall like they did. And let's see. Yeah, they're sending spears after my Yari cav, but maybe I can kill this general before the spears show up. In any case, yeah, now these Nodachi are running away. Ashigawa are probably going to run away as well. And let's see, hopefully we can kill these archers quick enough. Yari samurai, I need to run away. No, see, man, the enemy can be so fast sometimes, and I can't get, that's the thing with getting my guys unstuck from, come on. Oh, it's so tricky to use cav in this game, because, like, I've been clicking repeatedly to try to get them. Yeah, now they're running away. Now they're just gone. Like, I could not get them to disengage from that unit of archers. And now I've lost my one Yari cav unit for the entire rest of the battle. Like, it's so annoying. Oh, God. Like, there was 20... did they even kill any of the archer unit? I don't know. There was like 20 in there. And, so frustrating. Whatever. Whatever. In any case, let's see, I'm doing pretty well. Ooh, I might have made a mistake. Why did that unit get so far ahead? Yes, that's not good. Not good. So I did lose a Yari Sam unit, because they're just going to get cut down by Nodachi out here. They're running away now, but, you know, I still have archers shooting. And maybe that's not a great idea either. Maybe what I should be doing is moving forward and taking the fight to this army, because this is an army that I can beat in melee, and I should be trying to save my ammunition for whatever reinforcements come, because yeah, this is, you know, Nodachi samurai. There's only 30 left in there, but the reinforcements are going to comprise of at least 1 unit of warrior monks, and then at least 2 units, or actually more. It's going to be like a few units of Naginata. So what I can do, maybe I can send my ninja after the general and kill him that way. You know, do what you meant for, ninjas, and assassinate somebody. And he's going to run away. So that's that. Yeah, it's too bad I don't have any. It's too bad I don't have any cav to run down all these running away, fleeing units. Now I've reached a point in this battle where I'm starting to get more waves coming in, and yes, these are the Naginata I've been waiting for. Now I need to turn my army a little bit to face this threat coming in from this side, and I want to bring my center in as well. And I have all of my archers on, I have their fire at will turned off for now, so hopefully that's a good idea to save a little bit of, I just want to save some volleys for, you know, these enemies that are coming in. Let's see, Yari cav coming straight in for my spears. And, ooh, yeah, they're getting a little hit, and, man, they're being really aggressive. I do have some reserve Yari samurai that I can come and send in as well. And maybe I can get some shots with my ninjas into this unit of Yari cav as well. Alright, it says that the yeah, it says that they're losing, and I should be getting hits in with my shuriken. How about over on this side? So that general unit's still there. He's running away now, and those units are running away. How about here, though? Those are the Naginata, and I know 2 of the Naginata units have the gold plating. One of them does not. And obviously, I don't know which one that is, but I'm going to assume the worst, and I'm going to assume that... What do we got over here? Okay, so these are the warrior monks that I need to watch out for as well, along with, I'm guessing, some more Naginata. Yeah, there's some more Naginata here as well, so I'm going to need to... For now, I'm going to keep my fire at will turned off for now. My left flank is a little... Yeah, my left flank's a little weak here. It's not great, but yeah, I need my ammunition saved up for when these warrior monks come into range here. Because this battle's not over yet. There's still a decent... Oh, they're going to run away. Oh, man. And everyone's running away. Right, literally right when I say that this battle's not over yet. Because it shouldn't be. This is a decent force here. But, it is its Geostar General. So, that does matter. So, yeah, I guess I'm not going to get any more of a fight here. It looks like they're going to just peace out, and I'll have to fight them in Owari, which is a river province. So, let's see. I lost 130 and I killed 336, so that's okay. And Issa province is conquered. All right. So how are we looking for these castles? This is going to last for 2 turns. I have a ninja here that I can send after this castle. I'm going to just keep trying, because why not? Infiltration. Yes, open the castle gates. Do that. Or, no, wait, why am I doing that here? Do that here. He's in the province, so why not? Open castle gates, 50% chance. And how about Omi? This is going to last for 3 turns, so maybe I can get some ninjas there as well to help out in Omi. I can... Infiltration, 14% chance. Well, I'm going to try it anyway, so... Open... Wait. Is he... Attempt... Abort the infiltration. I can't remember what he was... What was his job? What are these guys doing? Spine. Yeah, I want you to go over here to Omi and open castle gates here and here. So not high chances, but fingers crossed that they can get the job done. And I can send these ninjas here to Issa. %, chance. Alright. So let's see if we can get those garrisons knocked out right away, and then we can move on to Owari. And how are we looking here in Owari? Owari River Province, there's 2 bridges, so... and it's looking not great. It does have those 2 units of Naginata, so that's bad. The 2 gold-plated Naginata units are there, your Warrior Monk unit is there. Other than that, though, nothing too crazy. There's a few archers, so that's something. But I think this army here in Issa really did not take a lot of casualties. I will want to refit them, obviously, before they're ready for Owari. So maybe just like a couple turns before they're ready to take on Owari. By the time these garrisons are taken care of, I should be ready to push on into Owari, Mino, and Uchizane. I can even bring this army from Iga into Omi and maybe team up in... I can kind of split this army in half and have half of it help out here in Owari, and I can have the other half help out here in Mino, and then my daimyo's army can take on Uchizane by himself, because there really doesn't seem to be a lot there. And Mino is a decent army, yeah. Some Naginata Cav, gold plating, stuff like that. Yeah, it's not nothing. And I feel like I'm pretty safe here in Shinano for now. Not going to be getting any pressure whatsoever. Yeah, so that's a decent, that's one turn, and I got 3 battles in, and that's going to be all of my time for this episode. So going forward, yes, I will be taking, I would say, the next 3 provinces in the next episode, and that looks to be like the primary resistance going forward. I'm not seeing a lot north of Shinano. I mean, there might be. I can't see what's in these provinces, but as far as Kai, Musashi, Kazuke, Echigo, Hida, Echu has something, but it's not really nothing great here. But I would say once I break through here, these 3 provinces, I'd say going north of Shinano might end up falling pretty quickly. But that's going to be all for now. I just want to say, if you've made it this far in this episode, thank you very much for watching. It means a lot to me. As always, I've been Step. This has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.